Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the I believe I can fly.
YouTube! What's up, baby? It's your boy DMD. From the title of this video, man, yeah, I got, man. I got scammed, I got bamboozled, man, I got fucked over, man. I pretty much got fucked over at the end of the day. So pretty much I just want to make a little quick video about how I got scammed for the Jordan 11 Space Jams, man. Couple of weeks ago, I had made a Pokemon Go Sneakerhead edition, right? And in that video, I had this shoe floating in the pool, right? So I put this shoe in the pool. Make sure if y'all haven't seen that Pokemon Go Sneakerhead edition, make sure you watch that. It's a funny, dope comedy skit, a shoe comedy skit that I did about Pokemon Go, but I just did a sneakerhead version of that game. So make sure y'all click that link right here. Go watch that video. Trust me, you'll love it. But in that video, I had a scene where I had this Jordan floating inside of the pool. So I put this shoe in the pool and it was floating on the pool, and I actually jumped in the pool with the Space Jam. And I know people that was watching that video clip for the first time, I was like, what the fuck, bro? Why'd you jump in the pool with some Space Jams? Oh my gosh, I can't believe he did that. Calm down, calm down. These are fake. Trust me, I would not have jumped in the pool with some real ass Space Jams. But alright, so I'm gonna give y'all the story. Alright, so 3 years ago, right? 3 years ago, I was fairly new to the sneaker game. But let me take that back even a couple years earlier. Alright, so during middle school and high school, I was really heavy into sneakers. I was pretty much buying all the shoes. Well, I wasn't buying the shoes. My parents was buying me shoes. So I was, you know, I was really into sneakers. I had all the kicks, all the Jordans, everything. I had every type of shoe that came out that I wanted. But when I graduated high school, my parents pretty much just stopped buying me shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get a job. And, you know, I was working bullshit jobs, you know, McDonald's, Jack in the Box, Subway, you know, Academy, Best Buy, stuff like that. So I really didn't have the extra money to buy shoes. So for like damn near 10 years, like I just stopped buying shoes because I didn't have the money to pay for shoes, you know what I mean? But I would buy shoes here and there, but I really wasn't buying shoes like how I am now, because I wasn't financially stable. So like 3 years ago, maybe like 4 years ago, you know what I mean? My business started picking up, man. My business was booming. I was making money. I was financially stable. So, you know what? I was like, man, I'm about to get back in the sneaker game, man. So about 3-4 years ago, I was fairly new to the sneaker game. And, you know, I didn't know where to buy shoes or how to buy shoes or what websites to go to, which websites was legit, which websites were fake. I didn't know much about fake shoes or anything like that, because way back in the day when I was in high school and middle school, you could pretty much tell if a shoe was fake or not. Like the fakes back then was just like terrible. Like they were selling Jordans at fucking Payless and goddamn JC Penney's. Like, bruh, they don't sell Jordans at Payless. So you could pretty much spot a fake a mile away way back in the day. But as times and years gone past, now it's like very hard to spot out fakes. Like, check this shoe out, man. Check this shoe out. This shoe damn near look like it's a real ass Space Jam, other than the bottom. But at the time when I bought this shoe, I didn't really know about, you know, fakes or whatever. So I didn't really know that Space Jams, if you're buying a DS pair of Space Jams, they're gonna be yellow, you know what I mean? So when I bought this shoe, this shit was icy blue like a motherfucker. I was like, yeah, nigga, I got some Space Jam. I got some DS Space Jams. Nigga, I'm on top, nigga, can't nobody fuck with me. Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, so I did my research on this shoe, man, and come to find out, man, this shoe was a fake. But let me take it back 3 years ago when I actually bought this shoe. All right, so I had a homeboy that I was cool with at the time. As I said, I had a homeboy, I had a friend at the time. I don't talk to that hoe ass nigga no more because, yeah, he put me on to some fake shit. So, matter of fact, come to think about it, that nigga whole shoe collection is fake. Because at the time, you know, I was like, bro, where you getting your shoes from? Because he was, dude, like, he had every single Jordan. He had, like, all the exclusive Jordans, all the exclusive foams. And I'm like, damn, man, where you getting your shoes from? So he was like, man, I got to hook up. I got to connect. My homeboy works for Nike, and, you know, so he can get shoes, you know, early and stuff like that. Because he used to get shoes early, and he probably still buying from the same dude, which I don't think that he knows that he's fake, but I know that he's fake. But he would get shoes early, exclusive kicks, and he'd be like, yeah, man, I just bought some new J's, and like pretty much he bought his whole shoe collection from the guy that I bought this shoe from. So I don't know if he knew it was fake or not, but that's fucked up because that nigga whole shoe collection is fake. I just bought one shoe from that nigga, so I ain't tripping about that. But so he put me on to his sneaker plug. So I was talking to his sneaker plug. I was like, yeah, man, you know, I really want the Space Jams, but you know, people, you know, charging the arm and the leg for that shit. You know, people charging $300, $400, $500 for a DS pair of Space Jams. And he's like, all right, cool. Well, since you friends with my homeboy, you know, I'm gonna give you a discount and I'm gonna only charge you $200. So I was like, damn. $200 for some Space Jams? I was like, nigga, here's the money, nigga. Sent through PayPal as a gift. Never again, man. You live and you learn, man. Like everybody has got before. Everybody has got before. Everybody has got scammed, especially if you're new to the, you know, online buying shoes and stuff. So I sent it as a gift, which I shouldn't have. I sent $200 as a gift. But, you know, you live and you learn. So I just, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, I got the shoe. You know what I'm saying? It comes to my door. UPS comes to my door. I'm like, oh, shit. I do the unboxing. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. These are clean as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Me not knowing it was fake. I'm like, oh, shit. These hoes are clean. You know what I'm saying? So actually, I had ran into Scoop 208's channel somehow like 3 years ago, and I seen that he had a real versus fake Space Jam video. So I was watching it because, you know, I was like, damn, nigga, I just gotta steal. I'm thinking I had to steal, and I watched that video. Yeah, that video, yeah, helped me out a lot, and yeah, these are fake. These are fake. And then, you know, I try to contact the dude again. I'm like, man, why'd you do that shit to me, man? You knew these shoes were fake. And he was like, nah, man, these are real, these are real, these are real. Nah, I promise these are real. I work for Nike, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, come on, man, this shit is fake. First of all, a DS pair of Space Jam is not icy blue. It's supposed to be yellow, man. Plus, if you look very close on here, there's peaks right here. There's a peak right there. Where else is there a peak? There's a peak over here. You know what I mean? Real, authentic, real Space Jams, real 11s don't have this peak right there. I don't know if you can tell. There's one right there, and there's one also right here. See that peak where it goes, and then it goes up right there? This is supposed to be just all flat, all smooth on the stitching right here. But right there, you see that peak. Come on, man, look at this Jumpman. The Jumpman all fucked up too. The Jumpman got a damn wedgie on there. But I don't know, on some pairs of 11, some do have a little wedgie Jumpman ass crack right here, but some of them don't. So I don't know how legit that is, but everything lined up perfectly. Like where it's supposed to be, the 23, where the ball is, it's supposed to be right in the middle of the 23. Everything looked good except the icy bottom, which was a dead giveaway, which I should have known, but I didn't know at the time because I was new to the sneaker game. And the Widow Peaks right here. that peak right there, as I showed y'all before, and that peak right here. So I pretty much pointed out those things to him. He's like, no, man, no, these are real, I promise you. All right, man, send me the shoes back, and then I'm gonna send you another pair. So I sent them back. He sent me another pair, same bullshit. I'm like, bro, man, come on, man, just send me my money back. Come on, man, don't be like that. And I didn't hear nothing from him. So I pretty much lost $200 because my dumb ass sent the payment as a gift. And if you send the shoes as a gift, you don't have no insurance. You don't have no backup because you're sending it as a gift through PayPal. So y'all probably would have not known that this shoe was fake if I didn't make this video and told y'all about it. Because I could have easily just told y'all, man, I put, ice on here. I put some sauce on this thing, and that's why it's so icy blue. And y'all would have believed me, you know what I mean? But, man, just looking at this shoe, man, check it out one more time, man. Like, this is a good-ass fake, man. Other than me, kicking it and throwing it on the street and swimming in the pool. That's why it's so dirty. But, man, just check it out. This is a good-ass goddamn fake. Like, everything lined up. The third spacing, the thick rope laces at the back, the Jumpman right here. Like, everything lined up. Everything was good to go except that damn peak right here and that damn icy blue bottom, which I didn't know at the time, like I said. But hey, it is what it is, man. Everybody has got before. Everybody has got scammed or bought some shoes online thinking that it's one condition, and then when you're getting it, it's a whole nother shoe. It's fucked up, it's dirty, the cracking on the shoe. Everybody has at least one story like that. I don't care who you are. Everybody has got at least one time buying shoes online. So be very, very, very safe when you buying shoes online. If you come up on a shoe like a Space Jam or like, some hyped up shoe and they selling it for like $150 or like $200, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't take that chance, man. But if you're willing to take that chance, make sure that you tell the seller to send you detailed pictures of the shoe, like up close pictures of the shoe, especially Jordan 11s. Make sure there's no peaks on the shoes. Check the back, check the rope laces. Just make sure that you get detailed up close pictures of the shoes before you send the money to them. And don't send them to, don't. Learn from my experience. Don't send them the money through PayPal as a gift or friends or family. Especially if you're just doing business with them for the first time and you don't trust them, don't do that. But if you buy from somebody and you trust them and you know that the shoe is legit, then go ahead and give them the money through PayPal as a friends and family as a gift. But if you're just doing business with the person for the first time, don't take that chance because you could end up losing $200 just like I did, man. It is what it is. But that's my little story. Make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe. If you have a scam story, leave your story down below, man, and just, share it with everybody else, because I'm sure everybody has at least one story of getting scammed or buying some shoes that you thought looked this way and it came out looking that way. So it is what it is, man. You live and you learn. But anyway, comment, like, subscribe. Holla at your boy. Peace.